Yo, episode 4 of the Belly Boy Podcast.
Yes, sir. Back in the building. What's good, pizza?
What's up, man? How's your day going today?
Not bad. Just started the day off with some cleaning.
We're here at the Gotti Studios.
Yes, we are. First time. First time at the Gotti Studio. I'm excited. Pizza came over this morning. We moved some shit around, and we got a pretty sweet setup here.
I've been waiting to come over. I'm excited. Doing good. We get to come over and get to do some segments over here. We've done some on Discord. We've done some on at my place. So Gotti Studio is now in commence.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I don't know about you, dude, but I'm pretty happy with the setup. This is nice.
I feel good. Feel nice and relaxing here. It's a nice place.
No, it is.
Yeah.
So this is good. We got some cigars going.
Got some drinks.
Some drinks. I mean, I got some cold brew from Starbucks.
Got the Proper 12 whiskey.
Ooh yeah. The Proper 12. Yeah, proper gift for the proper neighbor.
Fucking my burger.
Yeah, his commercial was so funny. I was like, he's such a douche, but I love him.
Yeah.
It's just like the proper gift this year is proper 12. Like he just.
Anybody that wears a stitched suit, that's just like fuck you on every stitch. You're like, all right, like,
yeah, the pinstripes says fuck you. I loved it.
That has to be freaking so expensive to have a suit like that. Not just a suit, but to have a suit that's custom, tailor fit, and then you get up on somebody you're like, hey, how you doing, man? And you look and you're like, what did your suit say? Your suit's.
Well, that's the thing is. It's like they had the picture of like, you know, the regular old paparazzi picture, and you know, it looks like a regular pinstripe, like old mafia style suit, and then they show the next pic stitch and it's zoomed in. It's fuck you. I wonder what the count was. I'm that guy with the specifics. I'm like, did the designer say like, all right, I'm gonna do 500 fuck yous total? I'm like, or did he just run it to the end of the pant leg and didn't?
I wonder if he did like the inside of the what if it was reversible, bro? Just straight up reversible, like blue suit, and then he's like, no, I'm gonna switch it up with a black. Switch it with like reversed stitching, where like it's blue with white. Flip it, it's like black and gold.
Dude, whatever happened to reverse clothing? I feel like that was such a thing when we were kids. Like,
I feel like I didn't.
Good ones, good sweaters, you know, like and shit like that.
I don't feel like the only reversed jacket I had was a Red Sox one, and it was like blue, and then you switched it out, and it was red. It had the logo on the front and the back, and for the most part, I don't think I really had any other reversed clothing. I remember when I was a kid, not reversed, but I had those windbreakers that you could cut off it had the zipper at the knees.
Oh,
you could zip it off so you got
gym
your
time.
And I remember
But then you go to kneel. Have you kneel on the zipper, bro? Oh, fucking A, dude, that hurts.
But yeah, I remember I had that, and one day we were playing like soccer or whatever, and I did a slide tackle, and I shredded the side, and it busted the zipper open, and then I'm like, all right, well, these are now permanently shorts.
Yeah.
Or I could just have like one leg with a zipper, one not.
You know what would suck? Is getting those windbreakers like wet. It would just
cling to you?
Uncomfortable, sticky, wet. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't think of any worse pants like to have on wet than fucking those. They were so annoying.
Or like those people that used to wear leather pants. And then I remember there was an episode of the show Friends. Mm-hmm. There's one of the episodes where it's a New Year's resolution. He's like, I'm trying to be different. He wears leather pants and he's sweating, profusely sweating, and he's like laying down the girl that he's like trying to hook up with, and he's like, I could go to the bathroom. Yeah, he turns, he's like, and she's like looking at him like, what?
Yeah,
and
it sounds like a fart.
He's like, that was the pants. And he's like, I go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom, pulls him down, and he's like, oh my god, I can finally like. My legs can breathe.
Air him off.
And then he goes to pull him up. He can't get him up. So he calls his buddy. He calls Joey, and he's like, Joey, what do I do, man? And he's like, oh, do you see any lotion? He's like, lotion it up, and it'll like lubricate it so you can pull it up.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right. He's like Vaseline. He's like, I have lotion. He pours it on, and then he's like, it's not working, man. And he pulls it up and punches himself right in the grill. He's like, ah. And then he's like, you have powder, like baby powder? And he's like, yeah, I got baby powder. He's like, throw some of that on. So then he pours it on, and he's like, bro, it turned into a paste. And he's like, I don't know, bro. He's like, I gotta go, man. And he hangs up. And then she comes out, and she's like knocking on the door. She's like, this is the first time they've hung out. And she's like, have you been in there for a long time? I'm starting to get worried. And he's like, can you shut the lights off? And she's like, how about we keep it on? How about we keep the lights on? I don't want you coming out of the bathroom after you've been in there for half an hour. Coming out, and he comes out, and he's just covered in lotion all over his shirt, everything. And he's like, I had an accident. And she's like, get out. And he's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Jesus.
That would be such an awkward thing. Yeah, leather pants. I don't know. Guys wearing it. That's weird. I forgot who it was, but it was somebody in the rap game. Said it to somebody else where like they were trying to like come at him or something. And he's like, you know, man, like he's like, you think I'm gonna like listen to a dude who wears leather pants? Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, I forgot who it was. I don't know why I want to. I feel like I want to say 50 Cent for some reason, but
Like, what is this? Grease Lightning, freaking
yeah,
John Travolta.
yeah, for real. Even they only had the leather jackets, leather pants. Did they have leather pants too? Oh yeah, probably some of the bikers.
Yeah, bikers or whatever. But dude, I can just imagine.
Those like 40-year-old bikers that they used to fight.
It might just be me.
Movie used to be like, what the fuck?
It might just be me, but I like the outfits of the old days. Like, you know, like how people used to wear suits all the time. You always look fresh. You always look good. But even in the 50s, when it was like the, you know, like the Elvis look or whatever, like the Grease look.
Yeah.
Where like they had the nice boots, you got the rolled up pants, you got the wife beater. I mean the white shirt. You got the cigarette pack on the side, roll it up, and dude, everyone did stuff by hand. Everyone was always in good shape back then. You always saw the guys that were always ripped, and they always just like you always looked good. But even if you were a big guy, like they made suits nice tailored. People always had tailored clothes. Dry clean clothes, tailored clothes. You always were fresh. At any time you could go to work, you go to church, you could go to dinner, and you were always on point. You never had you never saw anyone go out in sweats. Now you see kids going to school and they're wearing pajamas. And you're like, how was that acceptable? Like how does that accept you to get into society?
I've seen people have jumpsuits and shit like shit on at weddings, like shit that I'm like, dude, really? Like, I understand like, I'm not gonna go crazy, but bro, like at least a polo shirt, jeans, and like dress shoes. Like I've seen some people where I'm like, dude, you should be embarrassed.
At least blue jeans. Like the people say blue jeans and a button up with a tie is like, eh.
They call it cocktail attire. Oh no, that's because I went to my cousin's Sweet 16 and it was cocktail attire. I was like, what the fuck is that? My sister's like, oh, it's wicked fancy. But I wore like the black Wrangler Bigsby pants and then just a collar.
I think they look fresh. They look like khakis. I'm wearing them right now.
Actually, no, I wore a Nautica V-neck because 80% of the time, if there's any event or something I have to go to, I either won't have the laundry or I won't look in my closet or something, so I'll be like, fuck, I gotta go run out and get something last fucking minute. So shout out to fucking Burlington Coat Factory who's been supplying your boy for years, dude. And Marshall's, dude. Back in the day, when I lived in Lawrence, I used to go to Marshall's because, you know, Salem, New Hampshire was like where I went to shop. And I used to do Marshall's. I'm trying to think of where maybe there was some Marshalls in Bethune, but I think I went to the one in Salem. Either way, dude, I used to get the polo t-shirts for fucking. So, the first one I got was 10. Then they went down to 5. Dude, polo Ralph Lauren, not like fucking the
$5.
Polo Assassin with the 2 fucking riders. $5 fucking. Dude, that was the one time that like I do it at Bruins and I'll see like shirts and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come back one day and drop like $100 in t-shirts and do it. And I never did it. That one day I did it. $5, bro. I got like 8 fucking Polo t-shirts. And then like I was like, oh, maybe it's just like an old style they're going away with. Like maybe it's gonna be better quality shit, dude. Go to
Top
Macy's.
quality shit.
Go to Macy's. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, bro. And I was like, fucking sweet. Now you can't like find them. I wonder how that works. Like they just get there like overstock or some shit like that because it's all that stuff. But you see big and tall shit at those stores, but then you go to Macy's and there's nothing.
Yeah, I hate when you go to a store. One of the most worst, like, absolutely bothers me about online shopping is every company has a different size. Like sometimes XL is like tight, sometimes XL is baggy, sometimes XL is, I don't know why you have a large because there's nothing large about that shirt.
Yeah.
And I feel like it definitely I feel like it happens more with women's. Well, like, I feel bad because I feel like a lot of women, they judge themselves off of their size and they're like, oh, this is what I am. This is what all of my clothes are, is this size. And then they go to Hollister or Abercrombie or PacSun and they're like, this is my size. They put it on and it's tight. And they're like, what? Like, I hate that. When I went to get married, I went to Men's Warehouse and the guy's like, what pants are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm a size 40. And he's like, no, you're a 46. And I'm like, do you want to see my pants? Do you want to see what they are? Do you see how they fit me? They're not. But it's like the way of the khaki, if it's relaxed fit, straight fit, boot cut, skinny, it all depends. Because my thing is like, I have a gut, right? Belly boys, belly clap. But my waist, in order for that to fit to my pants, my thighs will be tight. But then my shin, from my knee down, it's baggy. And I'm just like, I feel like I can't have nice looking, so I have to try them on.
You have to go to a tailor.
Yeah, you have to go to a tailor and get them like all nice up.
Hemmed and like, Ivan's always been like, shout out Ivan. You know that. We didn't do nothing on the last episode. We were pissed. We forgot to do some belly claps, so we'll get them in now. But so Ivan used to always be like wicked, like not always used to be, like he still is, but obviously as you grow up you dwindle, you don't worry that much about it, but he always, all of his pants were custom tailor made, like not tailor made, but like he would get jeans that would, for me it depends, I'm usually like anywhere from like 42 to 46, 30. Because I got a gut too, I'm a big dude, but I don't have a huge waist, But like, if he would get, 32s or even 36s, like, and he had a person, and he would just have him, and he used to have it like, because back in the day it would be like the skinny jean style, where like up here was a little more baggy, so you could have the little sag with your belt, but then on your legs it's tight, so that when it goes down to your sneakers, it's not overlapping. It ends where you just have your sneakers and there's no pant leg on it and shit. There's all different ways to go about it.
Definitely got off of I feel like when I was a kid, it was like, you try to dress up like people in music videos, you want to have like the saggy pants, you want to have the nice shoes. But then there was like a fad where it was like having baggy, that you had like a size taller. So it was like you'd walk around and like step on your pants, and I'm like, I'm glad that's gone.
Yeah,
I do not. I used to wear South Pole, and I'm like, I'm glad I don't dress like that. I wish I had more swag. I feel like I'm, like a country. Like I like to wear Wranglers. I like to wear Columbia. I like to wear.
This motherfucker walking in here looking like Luke Combs.
Jesus. It's true though, especially with the beard.
Take off the hat, Don Toretto, because it's like a mechanic kind of shit.
So, but I wish I had more swag, I like when you help me out. we went down.
Put it
Check out
together.
Irish
Wish I had
Gotti's
more
YouTube.
swag.
Go check out the drip video.
Yeah.
He hooked me up.
We upgraded my boys' drip on my page, Irish Gotti YouTube page, and yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's like, I don't know. Some people just aren't. I mean, some people are just into certain shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can give a fuck what I'm wearing. Like, I just like to go fish and hunt. Like, I'm an outdoorsman. Like, camo, anything, throw it on baggy, good, cool. Some people are like, I need, like you said back in the day, like, it wasn't like, oh, I want to put a suit on. That was the only thing they knew. But like, some people are like that. Like, I'm in either two moods. Like, dress, shower and like put shoes and a hat and a shirt on that match. Shoes and a hat and a shirt. If I can point at the wrong things.
My shoes.
A shirt and a hat, like, matching, like, nice. Mm-hmm. And I'll be like, all right, word. And then, like, I'll kind of, like, make, like, extra trips to go to. I'll be like, I'll go look in Guitar Center or something random, like, just because I, like, put more effort into my outfit. But then, like, at times, too, like, you know me, I like, certain stuff, like, designer shit. Mm-hmm. But they do. They're not real friendly to the big boys, But, like, I feel like, if you're baggy, but you got some, like, Gucci fucking mm-hmm. slides on, then it's like, all right, like that dude cares about his appearance, but he wants to be comfortable type of shit. I don't know. Like, I'm one day and one the next, you know what I mean? Like, but some people just like to be comfortable. I like pants. I love those Wrangler pants that...
Dude, they're like the best pants.
With the mountains on the back, yeah. Dude, I want to get pairs to, like, go out and, like, they're just so comfortable because I like pants with a little bit of sag and bag, right? Mm-hmm. But when you want to, like, you have to, like, go down real quick for some shit or something like that, like, you're not catching the bagginess. You know what I mean? It's
some people
annoying.
wear blue jeans at work, and I'm like, how do you wear blue jeans to work? How do you bend down and or step up on a platform and like not almost rip your pants? Like, these ones are nice and have some kind of like elastic stitching where it's like you can like do high knees.
Yeah, you're not gonna rip those fucking things unless you like rip them. Yeah. Cut it on something. Like, you're never gonna tear, even as a big guy. You know what I mean?
I like these ones I have. They're more like a...
Are those the same ones?
These are the Wrangler, same thing. But they're like a khaki material. They're not like that, like silky.
They're a little polyester. Tougher. They're a little harder, right? They're a little Carhartt.
Yeah, they're a little bit more like durable.
Yeah, I have the same ones, and it's funny because like, when I was like going to the gym, which I'm getting back to, I got back to this week and feel good and shit. But when I was like doing real good, it's weird because like you see people with tight pants, and you're like, all right, dude. Like, I know you're in shape, but like those things are like fucking hugging your nuts, like. But then, like, once I got, like, to working out, I bought a pair of those by accident, thinking that, so I bought, like, a size down because, like, say I'm, like, a 44. No, I actually got 38s in those because they, like you said, it's like that stretchy thing. Even the waistband is. So I got, like, 38s. I was like, oh, shit. So I think I got, like, 40s in those, thinking they were those and they're going to be a little baggy. But they were, like, they were, like, just fit. Mm-hmm. And they were, like, tight. Right? Those are the tightest pants I own, too. And, like, I was like, fuck, I'm like, having them a little more tight, I was like, they were kind of comfortable, too. I'm like, I could see why people rock it. But it's like, again, it was just, like, a little tighter than, like, what those are right there. Yeah. Anything more, it's like, you killed it. Like, Adam 22 on No Jumper was talking about it. I was watching an older episode. He was like, big dudes or like anybody period. He goes, I don't know how skinny jeans were a fad back in the day. He goes, it makes you look fatter. Yeah. Like, he's like, because I think somebody was like, yo, he's like you look like you like lost weight since I saw you last time or whatever and this and that. He's like, I stopped wearing skinny jeans. He's like, he's like, I'm fucking 190. He's like, it made me look like I was fucking 250. He's like, he's just, he's like, and it does. It hugs. And that's the thing with t-shirts too. Kinda, actually. I don't know. It's weird with t-shirts. It's kind of the opposite. Like, because I don't like tight ones. Like, I don't like
Same.
seeing fucking my fucking big ass gut sitting there like a fucking
Stretching out.
like looks like like people will wear a Gucci shirt and it's like, and you're like, all right, cool. Now it looks like a family pack of fucking chicken breasts, fucking in a vacuum sealed fucking pouch. Like, dude, like no, stop. I need a little like
a little play.
But it's weird because it's like also the material too, like you said. Like I'm usually 3X, you know, sometimes 2X if it's a wicked baggy one. But then like I tried on an Aeropostale shirt and like it was a 4X and it was like tight and I was like, bro. I was like, how is this a 4X? Like I was like, but I have like another 3X from Aeropostale that was fine too. So I'm like, it's the same system. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I know there's a new, like I see it on ads like on Facebook and like YouTube and stuff. There's companies that are strictly coming out for, like there's one that says like, do you have a beer gut?
Oh, I see.
It's like, it's good on your chest.
Yeah, you get the ads too. Thanks,
then
fucking FBI. Jesus Christ.
And then they're like, I know this guy's big. But it's like, it's nice and tight on your shoulders where you look good. But then it's like, they do some kind of like thing where it's loose on you, but it's not. Cause like, same thing with the pants. It's like, it's all one size. So it's like tight on your thighs, loose on your shins, because your shins obviously get smaller. But it's like the same thing with your body. Some people they have a gut out. Some people have guts sideways. So it's like they custom fit it. That's why, like I said, I need to try on the clothes. I don't buy clothes online.
No, me too. My thing is mine, like, my gut droops, so like my shirts don't cover it sometimes. Like
well, when you look good,
when
but then you
dry
go to lift up,
when
you
you
go to lift
dry
your arms up,
it'll
and it
like
comes
shrink.
up.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. I shop at Walmart. A lot of people talk shit about it, but I was like,
they're comfortable, bro. Walmart.
like, I fucking love Walmart.
Are
I
comfortable.
don't care, bro. When we blow up and become millionaires off this, like, I'm still gonna shop at Walmart. I don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna spend
These
70
Wranglers,
grand
bro,
like Shaq did.
I don't think I'm gonna buy under the pants in these Wranglers. These are the most comfortable. They still keep you warm in the
Those
winter.
are nice. Like,
These are
you
nice,
could
bro.
use those as dress pants.
Yeah.
Like, if you put dress shoes and like a shirt on, like,
Yeah.
like you could get away with if you fucking went ham with your shoes, your shirt, and like whatever, like some
Tie or whatever.
accessories. You could wear those to a fucking wedding.
I feel like I have. I feel like I've done it recently.
You're like, I want
where
those
I've
to
gone
wear.
somewhere, and I'm like, yo, like, these Wranglers look pretty good. I might throw them on instead of my Dickies or instead of my Dockers or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna throw these on, and they look good.
Yeah.
Always gotta check with the wife. I'm like, wife, I look good? She's like, yeah, you look good. I'm like, alright.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got the pass. I'm good. We'll go with it.
Next. Yeah, Walmart's the shit. I was watching a random video about Shaq. He spent, I think he said he has the
Big
record.
dude.
He has the record for spending the most money at Walmart at one time.
He's got the record for the most fucking at Walmart. He's got the record for the most in the first day that he won all his money.
Yeah,
He bought $350,000 Mercedes, and his agent's like, yo,
yeah, chill.
like you gotta come meet with me, bro. Like you're gonna be gone, and he's just like, all right, got it all figured out. I just got more money. He doesn't know what to fucking do with.
Yeah, but Shaq's not that dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I think Shaq's personality, like, I think he knew, like, yo, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna be in the NBA forever. Look at me, I'm fucking ginormous.
But he definitely has custom clothes. Has to.
Oh,
Dude, it's
100%.
fucking humongous.
100%. But he was explaining that too. I saw a video of that when he spent that. He was like, but I got everybody out of the way. Like, he's like, Dad, I bought you a fucking $350,000 Mercedes, Dad. Like, you better not fucking talk to me. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm gonna get you a house too.
No
like,
handouts.
No, but he was saying he holds the record for spending the most at Walmart at one time, 70 grand. Because
Walmart?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He made it seem like it was a hotel, but he said he got like an apartment or something. I don't know if it was temporary or if he had just moved in, whatever. He said it was like fucking. We were just talking about this at work. RIP to 24-hour Walmarts. He got off the flight, came home, or whatever. It might have been when he just came to LA. I don't know. He got signed somewhere. New apartment, got the keys just to check it out, and there was nothing there. And he's like, oh, whatever. He's like, I ain't doing shit. He's like, let me go get everything I need for my house. Like, I'm fucking rich, NBA player. Like, I can fucking do whatever I want. I'll order that shit. My fucking helper, assistants and shit come up.
Yeah, pay like an interior designer. Like, go to Walmart.
Yeah.
And just fucking get everything.
But he said he did it himself. But he had absolutely nothing. Like, he goes, I got everything from furniture to boxers, fucking shirts, socks, fucking underwear, blah, 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 blah. Like, he was naming, like, all the shit. 70 grand. Jeez. And they were like, holy fuck, they rang it up. And
it was so like 15 people in line with carts. And you just,
yeah,
like walking
probably.
through, like, beep, beep, beep.
But so he goes, so I put my card in, hit decline. He's like, so I take it out and fucking, he was on like somebody's show and everybody just started dying. I love Shaq and his personality. He's like, I put it in. He's like, it didn't work. He's like, so I took it out.
Like a Nintendo 64.
He's like, put it in again. He's like, and it declined. He's like, a couple minutes later, he's like, the American Express security, branch calls me.
Fraud.
Hey, he goes, hey, Shaquille O'Neal, like, he's like, I'm so sorry to bother you at this time. He's like, somebody stole your card and, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to spend $70,000. And he goes, no, they didn't. And he goes, what do you mean? He's like, that's me. He's like, I'm at Walmart. And he goes, what the fuck are you spending $70,000 on at Walmart? Like,
he's like, well, you didn't decline me for the $1 million I just did on fucking Mercedes.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you?
Well, because it makes sense.
$70,000.
It makes sense. Mercedes, okay.
But they're like, what could you possibly spend $70,000 on?
At Walmart. Like, just think of it like how our lives are right now.
I don't know. I spent $450 at the grocery store the other day. One cart.
Bro, that's
$450 to fill my fridge, fill my pantry.
For how long?
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's like more than half gone. And it's only been like a week because we were like, yo, crock pots, air fryer, pot roast, all this shit. And it's just like, shit's so inflated, so expensive now.
Yeah.
It's like a cart of groceries, almost $500. There was nothing ham. I think the most expensive thing I bought was like $18. And I'm like...
Well, no, it does add up quick.
It definitely does add up. Especially if you have small stuff.
And that's how I noticed, like, with the economy changing a little bit, just because, you buy roughly the same items. You mean? You might say, ooh, like, I never tried these, but roughly you're buying, dinners, drinks, snacks, and fucking toothpaste, shit like that. But, I'll do my normal shopping where I'm like, oh, I'll get sides and meat because I have drinks. I'll be like $80. And then, like, I notice, like, it's like $130, or like $120. And I'm like, damn, I'm doing the same. I do the same old shit, chicken, fucking Brussels sprouts, and fucking, the fucking cups of rice. Like, that's all I buy, you know what I mean? So, it's like, you see the change. It's not drastic.
I'm at the gas station. I'm like, oh, I gotta fill my tank real quick. It's like, it used to be like $40. I'm like, sweet. And then now I go and it's like $60. And I'm like, how is it $20 more? And then you look and you're like, oh, you went from $1.30 to $4 to $3.30.
Yeah, it's a big change, dude. It's not going away. I'm not looking forward to anything going up any more than it already is.
That's it. It's gonna go up more. It's like shit.
Yeah.
So we can go back to
and then they're
the
gonna
old
have
days.
to raise the minimum wage. And
remember, my father had a pickup truck, and he spent like $80 to fill it. And I'm like, thank God we went to Stop and Shop, and you had like the Stop and Shop points.
Yeah.
And every, I think it was like every, I don't think it was every $100. It might have been $1,000. But you got $1 off a gallon. And we literally went when it was like $4.20 a gallon. We got it down to like $3.20 or $1.20 a gallon, and we just lined the cars up. We're like, fill it, go, fill it, go, fill it, and then they're like, all right, like you guys just can't load up 4 cars and just fucking pump everyone full of gas. They're like, No. You can only spend like a certain amount.
Yeah, which is crazy. And then you see like a couple places will have like Wild Wednesdays or something like that where it's half off, and then you know it's one of those places. If they're not advertising it, it's the one with the fucking line out the fucking like the. I don't know about the. You have a Starbucks in where you live, right? I'm not gonna say your town. But
Yeah. We have one. We have one locally.
Is the line always out the fucking?
Dude, for some, I don't know if it's how busy it is, but I swear, I can pull up, like go to the grocery store, there's one right next to the grocery store, I can see the cars that are in there, I can go into the grocery store, buy like, whatever you need, like stuff for dinner, leave, and I swear to God, the last person in line is just ordering. And I'm like, how are you waiting 40 minutes in line for Dunkin' Donuts? Like, my wife's always like, hey, can you pick up Dunkin' Donuts on the way home? And I'm like, yo, if I pull up to Dunkin' Donuts and I see somebody at the screen to order, or like one person behind, I'll stop. I'll stop every day. I'll pick you up coffee, I'll pick you up breakfast every morning. So when you wake up, you have something nice, hot to eat. But if I pull up and it's backed up all the way to the street, like 10 cars, I'm not waiting a half an hour for food.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go inside, but it's like, dude, I've gone inside. I went inside one day because now they do Dunkin' Donuts. You can do on your app. You just order. I want a coffee. I want a breakfast sandwich, and you walk in.
Yeah, it's a
and it's right on the side. There's like a little pickup, and it's like.
I mean, mobile.
Yeah, mobile pickup.
It says.
But it's like, I don't do that. Sometimes she'll be like, "Yo, I ordered food. Go inside," and it's good. But there's some days where I'll go in there to order, and they're backed up at the drive-thru. They're backed up on the mobile. I sat in there one day for an hour, and I'm like, "Yo, I need to order," and they're like, "We're so busy." They had like 5 people in there. They were so busy that I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, "Yo, like it's not happening today. Like I've already been here for an hour. Like we're gonna have to make stuff at home because it ain't working.
This ain't working now.
This ain't working out."
Yeah, that's crazy, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, episode 4.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the 3rd video podcast we've done.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll be putting this up on this will be the 2nd video for the YouTube channel for the Belly Boys YouTube channel. So make sure you go like all the videos, subscribe, leave us a comment. You know, if you like this, you know, whatever segment, make sure you comment. You know what part. If it's a specific part of the video, you know, the timestamp would help so we can go back and look. But we appreciate all the love. Make sure you check out the TikTok and Instagram as well. We'll be posting clips from all the content. And, hey man, we appreciate all the love. And until next time, we will see you later.
See you later.
Peace.
Peace. Belly clap. Hey.